Have you ever attended a session of yoga? Have any of your friends or family encouraged you to attend a session of yoga? I'm sure most of you answered yes to one of those questions. A study conducted by the American Yoga Journal concluded that 16 million Americans practice yoga, and we as Americans spend $5.7 billion a year on yoga gear. Now, a new and trendy form of yoga has recently been analyzed by researchers, concluding many physiological and psychological benefits. This form of yoga is called Bikram yoga, also known as yoga hot, which was developed by Bikram Chowdhury, an Indian yoga instructor. Around the world, there are 1,650 Bikram yoga studios. This form of yoga includes 26 postures. Now, I've outlined for you these 26 postures in my PowerPoint presentation and the name of these postures and also what the body looks like as it is performing this specific posture. Further, the Bikram yoga studio must be 105 degrees Fahrenheit with 40% humidity, and it takes place over a 90-minute period. So why is this relevant? Well, we as college students are constantly stressed out, and stress can be very dangerous. Stress may lead to chronic illnesses such as cardiovascular disease and metabolic disease. And research has shown that this form of yoga, Bikram yoga, can reduce perceived stress, increase mindfulness, so bring us aware of the present moment without interference or judgment, and increase self-efficacy, so believing we can do something and knowing we can do something. Now, 41.6% of college students have generalized anxiety, and research has also shown that this form of Bikram yoga can improve symptoms of generalized anxiety. So why may this form of yoga help? Well, Bikram yoga is a form of hatha yoga, which is all about movement of the body and a stillness of the mind. Further, this can, like I said, encourage mindfulness and being aware of the present moment without judgment. Additionally, the environment which Bikram yoga takes place in can be very therapeutic for many individuals. Just the high temperature and can be very relaxing to people. So I actually looked at a study about Bikram yoga and its benefits. And so this study took place over a 16-week period. The researchers wanted to find these benefits of Bikram yoga, a few psychological and physiological benefits. So what these researchers did is they took a big group of participants and they split them into two groups, an experimental group and a control group. So the experimental group was to attend 3 to 5 sessions of Bikram yoga every week for 16 weeks. And the control group just did nothing. They were given no instruction except to go on with their daily lives. And each participant in the control and the experimental group took a psychological and physiological questionnaire before the 16-week period and then after the 16-week period. Now, the results of this study indicated that those who did attend the sessions and were in the experimental group significantly improved on their perceived stress, their self-efficacy, and their mindfulness. It also showed some physical benefits such as flexibility and posture. So I have provided you with a video that you can watch to just hear some personal testimonies of people who did Bikram yoga after some back pain or rheumatoid arthritis, who chiropractors weren't working, medication wasn't working, massages weren't working. So they went to try Bikram yoga and they realized how beneficial it was and how helpful it was for them. And I just think this is it is just something that is very beneficial, and for many people, for young people, for old people, it's something that can help greatly.